at the end of February. This is in Culpeper, Virginia. Trying to figure out if honeybees are pulling in pollen and how much. And try to find some bees pulling in pollen, slow it down and see what maybe see what they're pulling in. These are my Russian bees here. Well, at one point they were Russians. Over time, you know, you get new queens. Hard to say what their genetics are now. I'll do a few minutes of this and then I'll try and get a little bit closer. Then I'll move over to my Italians. It's windy out today. I hope this doesn't just come over as a bunch of wind. Oh, hello there, girl. Alright, let's get a little bit closer. It's getting so windy now, I think I see some pollen. Some pollen that time. I expect it's red maple, but it's funny, I go to the red maple trees and I don't really see any buds open, but maybe at the top of the trees they're open, I don't know. They're not all bringing it in, that's for sure, but occasionally. By the way, it's end of February 2025. It's been a year where there's been a lot of news about how people are losing 60% of their hives, and you know, knock on wood. I hope maybe I'm just lucky, but so far we haven't lost a single hive. Down to us being isolated. Maybe we don't have the mite load that everyone else has. I don't know why. I wouldn't consider myself to be an expert in honeybees, but so far we're doing okay. Between me and my neighbor, we collectively have, I don't know, probably close to 10 hives. And so far all of them made it through the winter, so knock on wood. And yeah, I definitely see some pollen. Alright, let's go over to the Italian hives. Alright, this is an example of an Italian hive, or a hive of Italian bees. At least, again, that's what they were when I bought them. But it's been several years since I originally bought the nuke for this hive, or all my hives, so you know, genetics have undoubtedly changed a bit over the years. So what I'll do is I'll get some footage and slow it down and see what again, this is, I don't know, it might even be March, but anyway, late February 2025. So for those of you in this area at this time, this is what our bees are bringing in and how much they're bringing in. So we have a lot of farms in this area, corn and soybean for the most part, not unlike most areas in Virginia. So we do have a fair number of trees, but not that many, and they're still doing pretty good. So I don't know where they're getting their pollen from, but they're definitely bringing in some. Great news. I haven't really fed them this year. I gave them a little bit of just sugar. They didn't really, they didn't care. They didn't eat it. And we treated them yesterday, but with oxalic acid. But that's pretty much all we've done. But we don't take as much honey as maybe some people do. I left on 2 of my hives. I only have 4. On 2 of my hives, I left 2 deeps and a medium. Some people think that that's a bad idea because it's too much for them to have to manage through the winter. And maybe that's true, I don't know. But they seem, they did definitely go through all the honey. This hive here, this Italian hive, or whatever they are now, this hive went through all of the honey, even in the medium. So they definitely, it was a cold winter, so they went through it all. The Russian hive, I have a medium on top of it and 2 deeps, and they didn't go through all the honey, but they went through a significant amount. The other 2 hives I have are, they're smaller anyway. They went into winter smaller, and they're still smaller. And they still have 2 deeps, but I didn't have a medium on top of them because I never did. Last year they just didn't produce enough, so I left everything for them. Yeah, they made it. So yeah, some of our hives we have just 2 deeps, most of them. But a few of them we left mediums on top just to see if it helped or not. And I don't know. So far it's done good by us. All right, let's take this footage in and see what we can see. Again, late February, early March 2025, Culpeper, Virginia.